All right, welcome to the third Arma 3 Island Life Poodcast. My name is Talamander.
And I'm Tath, and we're still not dead. It may look like it.
We're not dead. Arma 3 Island Life is still a thing.
It's just taken longer than we originally anticipated. There's a thing called real life. I wish it didn't exist sometimes, but that happens.
Yeah, I mean, back in November of 2014 is when this idea came to fruition of Arma 3 Island Life. And since then, I mean, development really didn't kick off until January of 2014. So it's been over 3 years since we started this project. I definitely didn't think I would still be doing this in 3 years. I thought we'd be playing the game in 3 years.
Yeah, our original plans didn't exactly say, hey, we're still going to be developing this. But to be totally honest, one, you should see the development timelines of most AAA title games. So, but two, we're also a super small development team, so there's that.
Oh yeah, we initially started off with, let's see, there were, over the course of our entire development period, we've probably had 10 to 15 different developers work with us on various different things, from texturing to UI to coding, and unfortunately, most of them had to depart due to just real life and responsibilities, in their actual lives. So it's just us two. The people who were here from the beginning are the people who are here right now. And in case you didn't know, Tath, he does all of the SQF. He makes the mission file, and I take care of the actual add-ons, so the vehicles. He does everything with the code, so what you would do in the game. I just give you a way to do it, and he makes sure you can do it.
He makes it pretty. I make it function. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's a thing.
So, yeah, sadly, it's a small team, and while we are, always looking for more help, we're definitely a lot more cautious with who we take on our team in the future, because a lot of these people that used to be on our team, while they're all great people, and they were all very talented, due to them having to leave to pursue their own personal lives, that has actually set us back somewhat. So, if ever in the future you're interested in helping with the project, feel free to talk to us, but we may or may not actually need your help. It just all depends. We need to put ourselves in a position that will allow us to move forward as quickly and efficiently as possible. So I guess, Tath, the big question is, what's next?
What's next? Well, Tal and I basically sat down. We went through, okay, took too long, blah, 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 all the fun stuff we just talked about. So what we did was we actually pinned down, we went through some internal documentation, pinned down exactly what we're going to have at launch. At launch is very specific. Why, Talamander?
Well, we have this huge feature list that we want to add into this mission file, but if we take our time and do all that, we don't know when the mod's coming out. So we're gonna neuter a little bit and deliver the core functionality plus what we consider to be the core functionality that makes a great RP experience. So we can get this out to you guys. And while it's not going to have all the bells and whistles we originally intended, this is still going to be a quality RP experience. Don't get us wrong. We've been playing Arma 2 role-playing games for 4 years now? It's been quite a while. We know how it's done, and we know how to do it well. I mean, Foxhound Gaming's Arma 2 Island Life was, I personally, I didn't play on any others because I owned it, but I wouldn't have wanted to play on any others even if I didn't own it. It was good. We had a great staff, a great team, and some great rules.
Yeah, so it's going to launch at a different feature set than what we expected, but those features are still coming. They'll just be developed after launch, and the mod will continue after launch as well. It's going to be constantly evolving thing. So just because we're launching with a smaller feature set, I feel I need to stress it's not going to be the be-all, end-all. There will be more coming down the road.
To make sure the features we're implementing are good, that they play out well, we're going to be doing more testing with our community. Previously in the past, we kind of did closed testing with people that had donated to the community recently for the project, but we're going to just be opening that up like our last test and letting anybody who wants to try out our test help us with feedback, just so we can make sure to deliver the most polished and fun mission file we can.
And kind of on that, there was some questions that were posed recently about like opening a full beta server. Everybody else does that, and that's kind of where things go downhill, because you launch the beta thing and everybody gets comfortable, and it doesn't go there. We're not looking. The plan isn't to launch the beta server. The plan is to launch the server. So the testing periods are going to be certain sets at time. And it's not going to be just a full extended server.
Yeah. If we did do the beta server, what it's done in the past for other mission files is it's killed all the hype, because people play it and they're like, oh, this isn't that great, you know? And then we've seen it time and time again with our competition that's come up against us. Very few missions files and mods that we were worried about actually came to fruition because they did stuff like this, and it just killed their communities. Everyone just left because it's like, oh, that's all it is. But I guess the biggest question, besides what's next, the question we get most often is, when is the release? And I don't think we can put a 100% hard confirmed answer on that, but maybe we can provide some speculation.
Speculation of this year?
2017.
So we've never set a date before, and we've been very specific on that because of the reasons we've actually stated previously. But with everything we've done, the revised documentation, the launch stuff, everything that Tal and I have revised, we actually both feel very confident we can say it is this year, 2017.
I agree. And like you said, we have always had internal goals of when to release something, when to do an alpha test, when to do a beta test. We've tried, when we first started developing, we're like, all right, we want to do it in 2015. The next year, we're like, all right, we want to do this in 2016. And these have never been, hard confirmed dates. We've shared it with the community, yes, to let them know what we were thinking. But just because we're sharing, I want to be very clear. Nothing's confirmed, but we're really working hard to make sure it comes out this year. And it looking at it now, like Tess said, we're confident we can meet that goal.
Yeah, no, definitely. So it's in the works. We're not dead. We're still here. We're more than happy to answer questions, and definitely keep an eye out on Steam, the forums, all the normal communication paths we used in the past. That more testing's going to happen. It's going to be there, and I mean the feedback you guys have given so far has been great. Not only have I gotten people actually telling me this looks better than X, I've gotten feedback that says, hey, this doesn't work, or this doesn't work the way I expect. And it's actually gone back. It's been retweaked. I've recoded it. I've how many functions have I recoded from scratch? There's been a lot of them to count. So the feedback works. I mean, everything is in the pipeline. It's coming together.
And guys, also recently with these delays that we've been experiencing, some members of the community have stated their concern on if this will be the best, mod out there. But what you consider the best may not be what we consider the best. We're aiming for a really fun roleplay experience, something that you can kind of delve into with other players, other humans. So while this may not be the biggest mod out there with the vehicles, the most flashier mission files, etc., but we're really aiming for a true roleplay experience to kind of give some entertainment to those searching for that. And if you've ever played GTA San Andreas LSRP, several of our mission functions are derived from that. And guys, we have some really cool stuff that we haven't even shared with you yet. Oh man, the specific function I'm thinking about right now is awesome. And we have an early prototype working, and it's really gonna change the way some things in these life mission files are played. And Tath, I think you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes, and I've seen some other communities implement something, but I don't think it's at the same par that we basically planned the whole thing out to be.
Yeah. Shout out to Kane, one of our previous developers, for making our current version of it. But we will be expanding upon it much further, and you guys will see it soon, of course. And you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. And you're not going to hate it because it's a bad function. You're just going to hate it because it's hard to explain. You'll see. Oh, it's going to be so good. It'll be so good. Anyways, guys, I know there's not a lot of Arma 3 or Island Life related content on this channel anymore, but as we near closer and closer to the release, there will be a return of that. So if you've been waiting for that, congratulations. It's here. Rejoice. I'm rejoicing as well. It'll be fun.
Yeah, no, I actually can't wait to get back into that again. I've been looking to seriously get back into the whole role-playing aspect, not only just Arma, but everything else in general. So I think it's a long-waited due process, time, thing, words. Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to administrating again. Actually, I kind of miss it. It's just it's so frustrating, but at the same time, yeah, the banhammer is rusty, and I'm ready to shake off the dust. So, well, anyways, I think that about wraps it up for this podcast. What do you think, Dad?
I think that covers everything as well. Definitely keep an eye out. Like I said, forums, Steam groups.
Oh, and Discord.
And Discord. Yes, we do have Discord.
All these links will be down in the description.
All those places will have the announcement for when the next test comes out. And we will definitely reach out, make sure everybody knows, and hopefully we'll see you on there.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. It's in a new format. Let me know your feedback down in the description below. Of course, always Arma 3 Island Life related feedback. Also welcome down below. And again, you can find us on Discord and just message us any time of the day, where we always got somebody on Discord that can probably talk to you. So, thanks guys for listening. I hope you are still looking forward to this project as much as we are. Can't wait to get it in your hands. Hopefully it'll happen real soon.
Oh, it will.
All right, guys, have a nice one, and we'll see you in the next one.